Hello everyone, my name's Nico Me, and today I am reporting the news with Princess Peach. Not really, I'm not that cringy. Like, I'm cringy, but I'm not that cringy. You know, this is all very low budget. I am on I am on a blow-up mattress right now recording this with a Disney Interactive Studios microphone as a pretend mic. It doesn't get much low budget than this, does it, folks? So, yeah, it doesn't. Okay, so today we have a bunch of news, and okay, so this is what I have to read the news for you. I have all of the news topics right here. This is a journal that I'm writing notes in that was donated to me by a friend. Again, no high budgetness here, folks. So, we have a bunch of fun news to talk about tonight because it's actually like 12:30 a.m. right now, and I'm screaming. Also, who likes my Nintendo Switch setup back there? I got a Mudkip, I got a Linen, I got Bayonetta and Peach and Daisy and Rosalina over there, and my Switch in the back. So you know what? We're winners here. So, I have the news. We're going to start off with the big headline. Nintendo Switch is officially 6 months old today on September 3rd, 2017. And it's been a good 6 months. It's sold tons and tons of copies. It's been basically the whole time it's been out, the 6 months, been sold out. You have to be really lucky to find one. They're better at being in stock right now than that we were a few months ago. But constantly, the stock has been out. We have been getting so many quality games. Breath of the Wild being the #1 game of the year so far. Games like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, ARMS, Splatoon 2, also being up there for the really high, and now Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, all also being praised by critics and being some of the best games of the year that are exclusive on the Nintendo Switch. So lots of acclaimed games. The media has been loving the Switch in comparison to the Wii U. I know you've been comparing this to the Wii U so long, but compare the media's response and support of the Wii U compared to the Switch. It's mostly positive for the Switch, and typically when a new system's out, they're very critical. So the support it's getting by the media, by the fans, critics alike, is great. So 6 months in, we're in a great spot. Great games, more great games are coming out. Mario Odyssey, Warriors, Fire Emblem Warriors, Pokken Tournament, among some of the titles coming out this year. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which we're getting to later, some news about. So yeah, 6 months, it's been half a year. Congrats, Nintendo, on a amazing launch. Moving on, Team Flight has won Splatoon 2 Splatfest. This is Pearl's second win in a row. She won with Mayo last time. So 49% of the votes went to Flight. So Invisibility was popular by the majority. 51% of people picked Invisibility. Me being one of them, I think Invisibility is a lot cooler. 55% of the wins on solo matches, and 52% of the wins on team matches. So it won solo matches, it won team matches, it lost popularity by a percentage point. So they won by 2-1. So this is the second one for Pearl, another loss for Arena. This is the second time in a row, potentially the third, I can't remember, but that the losing team in popularity won overall, which I find really interesting. That happens a lot, where the team that's less popular tends to win overall. So again, Mayo lost by a lot compared to catch up in terms of popularity, but won overall. So very interesting there. Look forward to another Splatfest end of September, early October. Well, I'll give you updates when it happens, but that's what I'm just predicting. Masuda from Game Freak is still interested in revisiting old titles, Pokemon games that is. Pokemon Red and Blue and Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, I think, are the two titles you think of the most when you think of a remake in 2017 for Pokemon. If you think about it logically, the last game they redid was Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, and before that was Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and before that was Red and Blue with Fire Red, Leaf Green. So, logically, Gen 4 would pop up. But, if you really think about it technically, in between in between Ruby and Sapphire and Diamond and Pearl was a remake of Red and Blue. So technically speaking, we should get another remake of Red and Blue before we get a remake of Diamond and Pearl, since chronologically, if we keep on going in circles, that's why. But I personally think they are going to make a remake of Red and Blue before they make a remake of Pearl and Diamond, because as much as I feel like the core community, the core Pokemon community would rather see Diamond and Pearl remade, I think the media, the general public, the passive, not that in-depth, not that serious Pokemon fans, the more casual fans would like to see a Red and Blue remake on the Switch. And just thinking about, like, Pokemon Red and Blue on the Nintendo Switch, remastered, remade, it sounds amazing, and it would sell the system like hotcakes. I think even more than a new Pokemon game would. I think the ability to have Pokemon Red and Blue on the TV screen is insane, and I think that would get tons of people to buy the Switch. But I guess so would Diamond and Pearl. A lot of people who had Diamond and Pearl are now 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Those are the ages that, about the 6 to 12 range when Diamond and Pearl came out. So those people are probably looking to buy video games right now as well. So you can hit a nerve with them nostalgically. Nostalgically, is that a word? Anyways, moving on. Mario plus Rabbids is the highest Ubisoft Metacritic score since 2014 with South Park Stick of Truth. So, best Metacritic score for a Ubisoft game in 3 years. The game is doing amazing. The critics are loving it. The fans are loving it. It's being praised for its fun gameplay, amazing characters, crazy but fun plot, great script, overall beautiful world. It's being praised. So, congrats to Ubisoft. Congrats to Nintendo for making a really nice crossover game. I mean, typically, I'm not a fan of crossover games. This one really nailed it on the head, and really gives me encouragement for future Mario crossovers in the future. Definitely a worthwhile experience. Buy yourself Mario plus Rabbids. Moving on, Rocket League was tested by IGN on the Switch, and they described it as incredibly smooth. So this is good news for all people who want to play Rocket League. Good news for people who haven't bought a Switch yet and are obsessed with Rocket League. If you buy a Switch, you can get Rocket League, and you can get a good version of Rocket League with exclusive cars and skins, as well as incredibly smooth gameplay that you can take on the go on your Nintendo Switch. So, very nice to see that it's incredibly smooth. We love to hear good news about third-party games here, because we have more news about third-party very soon in a minute. It's always great to hear good news about third-party support, because you really want the third-party news to be good, so more third-party developers are encouraged to make games for you. The more you see games coming out that aren't first-party Nintendo games, the more you see games like FIFA and NBA, 2K18, and Skyrim, and even Mario and Rabbids, which is exclusive for the Nintendo Switch. Seeing all those third-party games come on the Switch, be successful, not only successful with sales, but also successful with the critics, and seeing that people like them and like the Nintendo Switch version and like having the option of taking it on the go, really encourages more third-party developers to make things for the Nintendo Switch. So I'm looking at you, Rockstar. I'm looking at lots and lots of different third-party developers that should jump on the Nintendo Switch train, because it's capable of selling millions and million copies. Like games like Call of Duty or Star Wars Battlefront, like, they should come to Nintendo Switch. I know the graphics will be a little less than it is on the Xbox One and the PS4, but, I mean, you get to take it on the go. Rocket League is coming to it. Maybe one day Overwatch will come to it. I don't know. Overwatch 2. But yeah, it's great to hear third-party news that's positive, no matter where it's from. Moving on, Forbes says NBA 2K18 is the best mobile sport game experience they've ever had. So, I mean, yes, if you're comparing this to a 3DS or comparing this to a smartphone, it's probably given that the Switch version is going to be the best mobile experience you've ever had. But either way, it's a pretty big term. It's a pretty big praise saying that NBA 2K18 is the best you've ever had mobile of a sports game. I'm sorry, it's 1 a.m. I am tired. Tomorrow night I have to go to school. Like, tomorrow night I have to get, like, ready to go to bed for school. Not ready for it, folks. Not ready for it. I'm sitting here reading you Nintendo news out of this purple notebook on my inflatable mattress. You really think I'm ready for freaking school? Anyways, again, another great praise, saying that the best mobile experience you've ever had was with a Nintendo Switch playing NBA 2K18. It really encourages the NBA 2K18 developers to make more games for the Switch. It encourages other sports games to make games for the Switch. If playing on the Switch is so valuable and so amazing, of course they're going to make more games for it, okay? And finally, not so third party, but to round out the good news, Xenoblade 2 has been praised as the next great RPG for Nintendo Switch by IGN and like other forums and stuff and critics. I'm sorry, but if you really thought Xenoblade 2 wasn't going to be great, you haven't played the other Xenoblade games. We've all known that Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is going to be the great RPG style game for the Nintendo Switch for holiday 2017. The original Xenoblade was amazing. Xenoblade Chronicles X was amazing. We all knew Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was going to be amazing. But still nice to hear that they think that it's going to be a great RPG game. Good news is good news no matter what, even if it's extremely obvious. So just thought I'd include that. The media is here for Xenoblade Chronicles as well. I think the Switch is really going to breathe life into series that weren't really broadcasted to the general public before. Xenoblade Chronicles being one of them. It's been on, Wii and Wii U. So, and the Wii version, like, was later in the Wii's lifespan and wasn't really promoted that much. I see Xenoblade Chronicles 2 doing amazing on the Switch, being marketed a lot this winter season, and really selling a lot, and really making a name for the franchise. I see Xenoblade becoming a big thing. So, yeah. Besides that, no more news to share. Me and Princess Peach, here she is. We are done for the night. We are going to go to bed. She sleeps on this mattress. I sleep on the real bed. Yeah, I have my stuffed animals. Well, she's not a stuffed animal. She's like a stuffed toy person. Stuffed animated character. I don't know. They all sleep on this bed. I sleep on my real bed. Sounds crazy. Most of them are staying the night on that Nintendo Switch setup over there. So, thanks for watching. For more Nintendo Switch news, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys later. Nico, me, out. Congratulations for making it to the end of this video. You can now watch this video or this other video. You can also hit the subscribe button right here. It's the thing I like to call binge watching, where you keep on watching videos until, well, your whole day is gone. But it's okay. I encourage it. I'll keep it a secret between you and I. Have a good day.